Blueberries, orange juice. Hi! Wait a minute, what are you guys doing in my house? Anyway, as long as you're here, maybe you want to see what I'm up to. Today, I'm making some delicious smoothies for me and the kids. I'm actually trying a new recipe. It's called a Purple Monster Smoothie. I wonder why it's called that. It's not like a purple monster is going to come in and help me make it or anything. Anyway, checking to see that I have all the ingredients I need. Let's see. 1/4 cup of bananas, 1/8 cup of blueberries, 1/2 cup of orange juice, 1/3 teaspoon honey, and 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. Yep, got my blender all ready to go. Let's see. Place all ingredients in the blender and puree. Makes 1 6-ounce smoothie. 1 6-ounce smoothie? Well, that's not going to be enough. I need 4 6-ounce smoothies. What am I going to do now? Wait a minute. I have a great idea. Why don't I take the recipe that I have and multiply all the ingredients by 4. That'll give me 4 6-ounce smoothies. Looks like I need to do some math. You guys want to help? You're good at math. Okay, so let's see. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take the fractions in the recipe and multiply it by 4. I don't know if you guys have done that yet, so we'll do a little lesson. It's actually pretty easy. It's much easier than adding and subtracting fractions. Remember when we did that? We had to find a common denominator, and sometimes that was tricky. Actually, multiplying fractions is really just 4 easy steps. Let's look at the board and see what we have to do. Multiplying fractions by a whole number. Step 1, write down your fraction. So for instance, 1/4 cup of blueberries, we'd write down 1/4 cup, 1/4. Step 2, put your whole number over 1. So we want to multiply by 4. That's our whole number. So we're going to make the 4, take the 4 and put it over 1. Third step, multiply our numerators and multiply our denominators. Remember, the numerators are the number on top and the denominator is the number on the bottom. Step 4, simplify your fraction. We've done that a lot of times. That means find the biggest number that goes into both the top and bottom to get the new fraction. Okay? These are our steps. Let's take a closer look now and practice with some numbers. Okay. Multiplying fractions by a whole number. Okay, you remember, step 1, write down your fraction. We're just going to use letters right now for our fractions. Write down your fraction, your numerator's on the top, denominator's on the bottom. Step 2, take your whole number. We'll use W to stand for whole number, and put it over 1. So your whole number is the numerator and your 1 is the denominator. Step 3, multiply your numerators, multiply your denominators, and get your new fraction over here. Step 4, reduce. Okay, there's our steps. Let's put in some numbers and see how we do. Let's see. The next ingredient on our recipe is 1/8. So that's our fraction. Step 1, write down your fraction. 1/8. Step 2, take your whole number and put it over 1. So here's our 4 again, because we want to make 4 smoothies. Put it over 1. Okay. Step 3, multiply your numerators, multiply your denominators. 1 times 4. We know that one. 8 times 1. Our new fraction is 4/8, but we still have one more step to go. We need to reduce or simplify this fraction. Let's see. What's the biggest number that goes into 4 and 8? Right, it's 4. 4 goes into 4 1 time. 4 goes into 8 2 times. So our new fraction is 1/2. instead of using an 1/8 cup of blueberries, we're now going to use a 1/2 cup of blueberries. Let's circle that so we remember that's our answer. Okay, let's try it again. This time let's make up a fraction. How about 3/4? Step 1, write down your fraction. Step 2, take your whole number and put it over, right, 1. Step 3, multiply your numerators, multiply your denominators. 3 times 4, 12. 4 times 1, 4. Okay, we have an improper fraction now. You remember what that is, when the numerator is bigger than the denominator. We do the same thing. We just reduce it or simplify. 4 goes into 4 1 time, and 4 goes into 12 3 times. Our new answer, our new fraction, is 3/1, or just 3. So now, instead of adding 3/4 cup of bananas, we're going to add 3 cups of bananas. Okay, how about if you guys try the next one by yourself? I'll give you the numbers. Let's see if you can do it. Let's try 1/4. Step 1, write down your fraction. Step 2, what do you need to do? Right, put your whole number over 1. Step 3, what's next? Right, multiply your numerator and your denominator. 1 times 4, 4 times 1. And your last step, reduce or simplify your fraction. 4/4 is the same as, right, 1 whole. So your new answer is 1. Instead of a 1/4 cup of strawberries, you're going to add 1 cup. Okay? Easy, right? Just like I said. Okay, what I think we're going to do now is that you guys can copy down the recipe for the smoothie. If you complete it, multiply each of the ingredients by 4, bring it into school on Friday, where we'll review and check your recipe to see that you've got it right. If you bring them in correctly, we'll have a smoothie party. Bring this whole party right into school for us, okay? If you forget any of the steps, just go back, rewind the video, go back to the lesson, watch it a few times to make sure you remember what to do. Everything's right here on the video, okay? Thanks so much for coming to my house. Oh, let's see. Okay, here's your recipe. Have fun and see you in school. Thanks for helping.